While you're there in Congress saying we got to slam this stuff through, in the last 2 weeks, you've been an absentee senator.
Doc, I'm doing town hall meetings, going to be doing them long before any of the votes on any bill comes out.
You've got 8 million constituents. You're reaching under 50,000 of them today. Doc, with your town hall on the telephone.
I did I did 3 sessions on health care yesterday. I'm doing another one
What
tomorrow.
kind of sessions?
I was I was in Virginia Beach this morning. I was in Williamsburg yesterday. I'm doing the telephone town hall. Doc,
I'm in the media. I haven't even heard about it. The telephone town hall, your press release was on Friday on a bury something going into the weekend. How come you didn't announce that 2 weeks ago?
We'll be calling out to 60,000 people today. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Charlottesville. Tomorrow night I'm going to be in Loudoun. Doc, I'm going to be doing town hall meetings. I'm going to be and I'm going to be using all kinds of tools. I'm going to be using. I was a high-tech guy in business before I.
So you're going to be in person doing town hall meetings?
Of course I'm going to be doing town hall meetings.
Do you have a list of those yet?
No, I just got back. I just got back into the States, so I'll have
Senator, your schedules are booked months in advance. I do interviews. I know you guys book them months in advance. And I think you got a bunch of heat, and now you're saying, okay, I got to get out there on the road, which is fine. Just admit it.
You don't know me. I don't know you. I think most Virginians know the approach that I've taken on every issue. There was nobody that reached out more to Republicans when I was governor. There was nobody that did more advocacy for my plans on trying to change our tax code. There's nobody that's out more around our state as an elected official, I would argue, than me. I'm going to be doing town hall meetings on this issue before any vote comes in the Senate. We don't even have a bill. One of the things that actually would help, at least, and there's a lot in the House bill that I don't like. I'm looking forward to, and I'm hoping we get a bipartisan bill out of the Senate. And that's what I'm going to be, that's what I've still been fighting for. That's one of the things that I put, you may have seen the press release where I sent out a whole bunch of other freshman senators urging the Senate leadership to keep working with Republicans. Don't get tied into a timeline. Try to make this bipartisan. Let's look on driving the cost curve down. But I'm not new to health care. I've been fighting on health care issues and been talking with Virginians about health care since I started the Virginia Health Care Foundation in 1992, which, by the way, has helped about 600,000 Virginians in an efficient, cost-effective way, public-private partnership, get that health care. When I was governor, we ended up signing on 300,000 or 400,000 more kids in terms of children's health insurance. We grappled with Medicaid. Doc, I got a record on health care, and I'm anxious to share that with folks around Virginia, and I'm anxious to do it with you in person.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take you at your word, and I'm going to say that I hope that you are being genuine when you say that it's about promoting competition. Your constituents will be the judge of that. I know you got 5 years before you have to answer for it, and generally people have a short memory when it comes to congressional records and the record of the president. I hope you are being serious about that, and I hope when you do these town hall meetings that you will listen instead of just coming out with the talking points, because there's a lot of congressmen that are doing these that just want to go out there and push a bunch of ideas instead of listening to their constituents. We know what your stances are in most things. We understand. We can go to your website. We can look all over the internet. I hope that you will listen to people.
Doc, I've been doing an elective office for a while in Virginia. I've been active in Virginia for 2 decades. I think most Virginians think and realize that I only got hired for this job because I do listen to folks. And, that's what I'm going to continue to do. And you know what? You'll be the judge and Virginians will be the judge, and I'm more than happy to wait for their judgment.
All right, I appreciate that. Senator Mark Warner, I appreciate you joining me today.
Doc, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. All right, I got some calls. The lines are open, 345-1140. We'll get